Hi, this is Sandhya Ahire. Today's topic for discussion is how to install standalone cloud portal web application. By default, when the extensions are installed, the portal web application is installed by default on the platform manager server. If anyone wants to install the web application on a different server apart from platform manager, we can achieve this by installing the standalone portal web application. So today we will be demoing on that part. So the agenda to cover this use case is the prerequisite and the requirements, how do I install the web application, and how do I verify once the installation is completed. So moving to the first topic, that is prerequisites and the requirement. So the table you see here is the hardware and the OS level requirement we need on the server where we'll be deploying the web application. There are additional requirements like the installer needs to be run with the administrator permission. All the cloud components should be accessible from this server. There should be RSAD agent installed on the server. So these all requirements should be met before we install the web portal application on the system. So the next topic is how to install the standalone cloud portal web application. We will be demoing this in the next part. So you can copy the installer from the EPD. Once you unzip this folder, you can see the disk1 folder out here, and there is an executable setup. We need to launch this setup. So here the bundle GRE is available with the installer. By default it will be checked, and 1.7 is the prerequisite for it. So the web portal can be installed with the HTTPS or HTTP. We will be selecting the value HTTP for this demo. So your web portal will be installed here in 9070 port. You can even change it as per your requirement. So in this screen you have to point to your platform manager URL and the self-checker monitor URL. So in this demo we'll be covering only the platform manager URL. So you have to give the input like the HTTP colon the server port name, server port number, and /CSM. So we are now installing the web portal application. So this web application would be a Tomcat server. The installation has been completed. So we have successfully installed. Now how do I verify if the portal application is being installed correctly? We can do this by verifying the install logs. Second is by logging directly to the web portal UI. You should be able to log in. And the next is the config.properties file in the web portal server. So you can check the log here in the installer screen itself. You shouldn't see any severe or any warning in this UI. This file is also available in the temp location, the one which I have highlighted, and the file name is like CLM UI_install.log.txt. You can find the details out here. The next way we can identify if the portal is up or not is by directly logging to the server. You should be able to get into the UI. And the last part is like you need to log into the server where you have deployed the web application. You need to go to this path, Cloud Portal Web Application Tomcat CLM Web INF classes. You will find a config.properties where all the properties is being defined when you had installed the application. In this config.properties, the PM URL should be the URL which we had specified in the install. It should be pointed to the correct URL. So here we have validated whether the installation was being done successfully or not. So in this demo, we have learned how to install a standalone web portal application. Thank you.